Welcome back, Canes fan, to another film review. Let's just get straight into the slaughter tape. This is the Mario era has officially begun, and let's get straight into it. This is the first third down of the year, bro. This got me. Obviously, I was at the game. They had us in the nosebleeds. Any player or coach guest. But we could see this one coming. So I just wanted to point out, bro, first third down, so much good team defense I'm going to be pointing out throughout this review. Obviously, we got Cam to talk about, very explosive plays, but the team defense is crazy, right? So they're going to 2x2 set, really tight splits, trying to get their playmaker, Trey Wilson on this little jet sweep. You have three people responsible for that. You got your corner, you have an outside linebacker, and your DN. Everybody responsible for making a play on the edge is there, right? See, Austin, he's taking a singlet. He understands this guy's trying to get out on him, so he's making his move now. Yeah, Damari Brown, who shoots down, should have wrapped up for sure. But there he goes, Wesley Basant, your outside linebacker. Your DN, your linebacker, your corner, all there flying to the football on a run going to the edge. That is great team defense. And all three of them assist on that making that tackle, even when Damari get up. So go ahead and punt that football. I'm going to be pointing out a lot of team defense today. Wesley Basant had a great game. A lot of guys had a great game. Let's just get more into it. Wrong there, play. It was lovely up there at the swamp. Let's get into it. It's gonna be the cover, so this is the one y'all see on Twitter. But let's get straight. I love the pre-snap motion. I love a lot of stuff we saw from the tight ends and just everybody with the pre-snap motion. So we're in 11 set, which everybody knows, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. That's gonna be our starting set. I'm gonna motion Arroyo out. What that does is you see this linebacker start to scoot out. So when you see these people move and you don't think they're doing nothing, see as this guy scoots out, you got 2 players scooting over here because you have this potential screen here. That puts only 1 linebacker in the box. So that puts 6 on 5. That gives us favorable numbers in the box. Damian Martinez is going to get touched, at the 2-yard line. This is what his power brings. Obviously, the big old lineman, shout out to Ryan Rodriguez, Carpenter, Rivers, Inez Cooper, Maunoa. I'm going to, give everybody their flowers at the time. But this is why you paid him a bunch of money. Because there's contact at the 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, and he takes it for another 7. So this is a dynamic we haven't had at least since De'Aaron King. So trips, we're back in that 11 set. So this is our tight end here is number 3. Trips 31 set. So 3 to the left and 1 to the right. We're gonna motion Martinez out like a little swing. They bring a safety blitz. Check out this defensive player who's going over to this side. Once this defensive end decides to just completely crash this way, whether it's his assignment or not, Cam Ward being a 5th-year senior, went over there and saw that. One thing I do say, when I see him walking to the sidelines, I was like, bro, please get out of bounds, fam. Please get out of bounds, fam. So, there's a lot to love about this play. Crazy catch, good throw, but the design just tells you that they want to promote what Cam Ward does really well. So he does well extending the plays, moving the pocket. So check this out right here. So it's going to be a trips bunch left, right here, close to the hash. But with your number 1 receiver backside. So this is what we go. You get Riley Williams to motion in a little bit, but peep this, right? You have the offensive line washing right. Now you have, Damian Martinez and Riley Williams, who's a really good player. I think I'll get into a couple of his blocks later. I wish he could have got the rock a little bit, but he was outstanding in the blocking game. So now you're manufacturing, moving this pocket, right? So you have the offensive line, scooting that way. You have your left guard and left tackle still here, but you're basically moving the pocket over. This is like an escort. So what he does well is he's getting on the edge. He's directing. You have this post curl from X, or most likely wasn't a post curl, but he just listening to his quarterback and directing him. You see him say, hey, slide, fam. Launches that bit. And, of course, X going to make that crazy catch. Since X has been here, he's made every crazy catch you could think of. Stopping full speed, going behind your back. Let me just tell you, Canes fam, that's hard. That's really hard. Not even a glaze, bro. That's really hard to just stop running full speed. Basically, the only way to do that is to lift your feet off the air, in the air. So, yikes. So I just love the fact that they're building on Cam Ward's strengths. I mean, we'll get into the Jacoby George touchdown later, but a lot of his best throws, he was out of the pocket, just making plays happen. So great to see that, the offense is scripting up for the, on his strength. This is a sack or interception even in years past. This is Florida. You got 6 in line. They got 4 on the line and they got 2 linebackers going on a delayed blitz. One goes right up the middle. Shout out to Carpenter because Buddy came through and literally started going the other way. Helping. Martinez shoots up, but shout out to Zach Carpenter here for help sealing on the left guard and then coming right on that blitzing. So him and Martinez chip here. This is actually what's going to give Cam Ward that lane. So shout out to Carpenter. I thought he played a great game. The whole offensive line played great. This time at least he jogged out of bounds, so I wasn't heart wasn't pounding as much. But yeah, shout out to the offensive line. Zach Carpenter, you're a fucking dog. Ryan Rodriguez, you're a dog. Jalen Rivers, I think you're a top 3 tackle in the country, and I think Coach Mirabal is going to be able to brag about you being a high pick. I don't know, the same thing. And as Cooper, you're a freaking dog. Love this touchdown cam to cam. So we're in a 12 set, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. You're going to get a mesh concept with Horton coming in. That little blocking delay from Cam McCormick doesn't allow defenders to understand that he's going out for a route. So as he's doing that, he's just going to break off. You see as the defenders are going with Horton. This is your man coverage defender. He was looking at you, but you were blocking. So now he's not accounting for you. So it's the game within the game. That's his guy, 84. But this little delay and him blocking is what allows him to be wide open. This guy wasn't expecting it. Now his eyes are on the quarterback instead of his man, like it's supposed to be in man coverage. Ward buys enough time, floats it over. Super happy for Cam McCormick. 9-yard touchdown, 9-year senior. Everybody makes all the jokes and all that. Some are funny, some are not. But at the end of the day, bro, he got this U on and he's balling. Yes, sir. Florida comes out in a 2-by-2 set, 2 receivers, your tight end, and your other receiver, they're going to motion in. To man coverage, you see Darryl Porter following over. I loved how much man coverage we played. I love how we responded to him. There's going to be a bunch of man coverage clips in here. So you see Darryl Porter traveling in. I love him in the nickel. And then he needs to go outside when they need him to. But we have really good outside corners. One of these is Damari Brown, true sophomore from American Heritage. Love the way Graham Mercy's trying to push this ball one-on-one post. This is where I would go with the football, trying to make an explosive play. It's a rivalry game. We got one-on-one. This is exactly what I love to see. You have a safety on here. So I don't know if that's, by design. I don't like to, it's easy to say, oh, the safety's supposed to be as deep as man. I think Meech knows his assignments. But this is just big body, 6'2", 195 pounds. He looks like a freaking Damari looked like an NFL player. To be real with you, when you see him outside of pads, we see him in pads, but there's no penalty to be had because it's nothing but a big body. You cannot run through him. He's not holding on. He's not grabbing on. He's just there. You have to run through him. This is how you wall off receivers from making it to the spot. Damari Brown, my boy, you is a dog. Again, we're still in man coverage, but our team defense was so excellent. It's not the clip to get into it, but I just wanted to say it. They're in a 2-by-2 set, little with tight end here. Got a motion across to see Darryl Porter follow. That's how you know it's man coverage. Look at this spin move from Austin. I thought he played a freaking monster game. Obviously, Ruben Bain, is healthy and all that, but they didn't put it back in the game, which is cool because we were playing our little bros, so we didn't have to risk them. But look at that spin move, bro. That is what gets you to the league, fam. Pushing heavy to that outside shoulder from that tackle. He's widening out. As you widen him out, now you swipe hands and spin at the same time. I mean, that's a good transfer. This is a 5th-year senior knowing he has to get the ball out of his hands because of how surprising. Boom, as soon as he turns around, boom, whip it to the running back, swing it. One-on-one tackle here from Wesley Basaint. Wesley looked great. He's a 3rd-year player in this system. I just want you to know all 3rd-year players that Mario, anybody who stayed from the 2022 class, they're going to be highlighted. I'm actually doing them a separate review later this week because the motherfucker's balling. Still in our 11 set. I love this Arroyo in the backfield because he could do a lot of those things. I love what Lofton brings to the field. He's one of those guys who can move in backfield, hates back to this. But that's the same stuff we were talking about Arroyo when he was coming in. I mean, he's one of the most athletic kids I've ever seen on this roster. And I love the fact that it's so simple, but you can just get him the ball here. So really tight from Sam Brown. We just had a run play right now, so it's easy to fake that run. Pull it. Again, Florida linebacker, slow to follow. Man coverage. He's reading run. Now Arroyo turns his head, which indicates pass. Now he's trying to get out there. Too late. Ball's accurate right in front of him. Lets Arroyo run for the first down. But again, really simple stuff, bro. Sometimes it doesn't have to be the cutest stuff, bro. Line you tight in the backfield, let him run across the field and see if the linebacker can keep up with him. He still has run fits, he's responsible for. So that that run steps that he's taking, is gonna slow him down and get Arroyo a step ahead. So it doesn't have to be the sexiest shit, man. It's well efficient machine. We look good. So we're in a 13 set. So that is Kane's family. I think I explained it already, but one receiver to the left, three to the right. So you got your tight end here in Royal. I love the way we just do that quick little motion of Arroyo out the wing. It just tells Cam what's the coverage, right? Doesn't work out in our favor this play, but guess what? He slips over because now he's passing X, so that's your man, and now number 6 is on X. So brackets. Now he's great job blocking. I'm telling you, that offensive line, really good, really good. A little bit of pressure from Carpenter up the middle, but Cam Ward had all day. He just had more space outside. He's maneuvering in the pocket. This ball was not his best. It was a little late. Obviously, it was a little over the top, but we'll get into it. They bracketed X like they always do, so they'll have some defender underneath, and you'll have a defender over top. That's what you do to the team's the most dynamic, weapon and the guy with all the stats. So obviously you can't throw this ball here. So Cam Ward, he has some pressure coming up, so he's gonna exit the pocket. This is exactly where he gets in trouble for him. If he had his feet set, this is definitely a play you can make to Jacoby George. As he's coming around, that ball just sailed a little bit and was too out in front. Great play by number 6, man. Not gonna trash the Gators when they actually make a play. I thought this was a hell of an interception. I was mad as hell he actually caught it. But just a little late, little off rhythm, off platform throw. But that's what makes Cam great. He's gonna throw a couple more touchdowns in that off platform throw. But kudos to them. They made their play. They had their fun early. Obviously, this is a defensive call that Canes fans are very familiar with this current staff. Coach Guidry loves the one safety high, man underneath, the cover one look, and I love it too. You see Markeith here in the slot on tight end. He's going to go in motion. So you see Markeith follows. That's your indicator that it's man. Everybody else is in their man coverage. There you got this guy here on the hash trying to get it out and up on Damari Brown. Great footwork, great body positioning. Graham Mertz knew where he was going with this football before the ball was snapped, but just look at this shielding off, bro. As this guy's running towards his out and up, literally Damari's in front of him, and so it's not impeding him. It's not allowing him to run through. So no, this is not a flag. Stop calling for a flag. No. Getting your ass strapped. Literally ran that route for him. Sorry, 22. They thought you had something, my boy. That is not the matchup. They did not go at Damari for the rest of the game, and I understand why. Because he is literally, this is not a penalty. He's looking for the ball. He's already in position. He's walling you off, and you pushing him because his ass would have booked that shit. So again, Damari, tried by fire last year versus Florida State, had a hell of a game. Now he's in there versus Florida, doing what he's supposed to do. This is why you have to keep the elite talent at your crib home. All right, Kane Young. So we in what we call a 2-man under. So that's 2 safeties over the top, and man coverage underneath. Shout out to Markeith Williams. I've been trying to tell you about that for a minute, but I love the way third-year players are looking in this system. If you're a third-year player, not much. I talked about it, but Jaden Harris and that Markeith Williams is his turn, so I'm going to talk about him. But obviously, with the man coverage, you see Daryl Porter changing. I love the team defense on this, man. Why would Daryl keep chasing outside when you have Damari? Look how they switch. Easy. Pass off, man. The communication is excellent. You have Misha already here directing traffic. Daryl's already slowing down. He knows someone's coming inside. That's his job. Damari's going to stay outside. So love the team defense. Everybody's. You see how you have Wesley just putting hands on, so this guy can't just run straight up to Markeith, then getting out to his assignment. You have Mauanoa, who has his little extra zone, since he's the only one who doesn't have a defender in that cover one. So everybody, this is perfect team defense, right? So now you're going to have to try to make a crazy good throw. Ball is late. It was strapped anyway. So Markeith Williams, third-year player, could have transferred, could have did all that, put the work in. It was all about size, in my opinion, because I think he's one of our most talented players on the back end, an interception monster. And they talk that shit, bro. I was loving it. Them boys had the energy. Them boys had the hype. They definitely get it from Cam. At least they feed off it when he's talking. But it was nice to see guys like Markeith Williams stepping up, making big plays. Safety was a big question mark in the offseason for a lot of people because we didn't got a lot of guys with snaps. But guys were developing that they weren't in the limelight, and now you're seeing that development, on big time college football Saturdays. Shout outs out to Marquis. Line offensive line is zone blocking, so you'll see them take that cohesive step. You know what I'm saying? Crashing down. You get that wham block here from your H back Riley Williams. Gonna come get that in as Horton goes up to the cornerback. Love the effort you see here in tight trips, bunch tight. So you have two receivers who are going to be up in this mix. What do they do? Do they contribute? Yeah, they do. See X take on his guy. Great block. Here's Jacoby taking on his. Martinez, great vision. Jump cuts it, immediately sees it, puts his head down there and gets 7 to 8 yards. But great effort here from the offensive line and some receivers getting in the mix early. I mean, something that doesn't get, talked about as much, but obviously we have all these weapons, receivers, running backs, tight ends. Our quarterback obviously is a crazy weapon. But our blocking schemes being able to do so much diversity also is a big effect here. So you'll see here, left side of the offensive line, crashing down while we get CC and Cooper, pretty much our biggest guys. Well, one of our, well, they're all big, but our biggest guys out there. So great blocks here from CC. He's coming around. Francis Maunoa, 61. This is why he's a freshman All-American. This is as square as you can get. Here's Martinez reading it. Cooper doing enough on this safety just to let him run by. You got receiver blocking here downfield. Horton gets enough on this defender just so Martinez can run by. And then number 12, who had a long day because he got trucked. Ended up in a bush. It was a long day for number 12. He got bombed. He got shook. It was a long day for number 12, buddy. So we'll get back to you later. Wrap up next time, my boy. Actually, you did wrap up. Never mind, bro. I'll give you credit for that, bro. Got your ass fucking pink. But on the ground, you did grab his ankles. So, all right, bro. I'll give you that. But oh my God, 12, you had a long day. I get it. To Canes fans, these aren't the sexiest plays. It's just a little quick first down, but these plays mean something to me, man. It's too high safety, right? They're going to blitz this corner. He's talking with this is a fifth-year senior receiver, fifth-year senior quarterback. This man want to come blitz. Look at all this space that safety has to come down there. Turn around, show him your numbers, bro. Real quick. First down, number 12. Damn, boy, you can't tackle, my boy. But, man, this is exactly what it's all about. I know it's not the sexiest game. It's not a crazy stat sheet. It's not something you're going to put on the highlights tape from him and X, but it's just knowing where to go with the football, bro. That's part of the air raid, bro. That's one of the most, monumental parts of the air raid is just knowing where to distribute the football to. Man, going to come on a corner blitz. You got to throw where he's replacing them, man. I'm pretty sure the commentator saying that. I didn't hear the call of the game. When I watched the game, I had it on mute, and then obviously I was at the game. But man, that's what you do. You want to blitz me? I'm gonna throw it right at it. It's just two veterans, coming through to cut together. So you see that chemistry, already with X and Cam Ward. Route running click here from X. So it's too high. They're basically in the cover three. This guy's gonna shoot down. So this corner, he's gonna bail deep, which is gonna open up this route for X. He's running what we call a sail route, which is like a corner out. And the ball is gonna flatten you out. So he takes this inside stem, right? So he's in between the number 2 defender and the linebacker gets up here. So now we just mentioned how this corner is bailing, right? So now we have great route concepts. They come together. The routes were excellent yesterday. You have Horton taking this guy deep because this is his responsibility. So guess what he has to do? Now you send out Martinez to the flat. Guess what this guy's responsibility is? The flat. So guess what he has to do? So now he's in no man's land. He's sitting here. He has to make sure he's in there. Now you have X flattening off to the football. Great throw, great catch. By the time that corner could break down on it, it's too late. It's a contested catch. Maybe could have been thrown maybe a tad earlier if you want to just find something to nitpick, but I'm not a nitpicker. Great catch from my dog. Again, the route concepts were perfect. Cam Ward had a day. So I don't want whatever. I'll just say it. This could have been a touchdown. Florida, good pass rush negates the touchdown, but Cam Ward still makes magic happen out of nowhere. Trips bunch really tight. They're going to try to manipulate this pocket this way to sneak this backside corner throw for a touchdown. I just want you guys to see the motion with Horton. It's man coverage, exactly what we wanted. We're going to get this post curl from Jacoby George. Horton's just going outside. We're trying to get this delay corner, right? We're trying to hit that. Cam Ward doesn't have the time. So you have either this flat post curl or turn around and throw this damn touchdown. But we didn't have the time. By the time Ray was running to it, he was beat obviously, but we don't have the time. So what do? Cam Ward makes a little shimmy on this boy, makes a miss in the open field. Now Horton working back to the quarterback. I've been telling y'all about Horton for a long time, but let's just look at this angle from this throw from Cam Ward. I mean, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. That's a crazy throwing angle to be running full speed away from a defender who's actually really, really chasing you. Allows Horton to go up there and make a play. But again, the arm angle, crazy. But I definitely would like to see one of these type of plays where we keep getting everybody going this way, focus this way, and then Cam Ward just turns around, boop, drops that corner. Would love to see that play again. We got a true freshman, OJ, make a career start, and I mean, man, we played so much man coverage just because our defensive backfield is really deep. See this motion over here? Safety's gonna check. That's Jaden Harris's man now. I mean, not Jaden Harris. That's Jedias Richards' man now. Excuse me. Trying to push the ball downfield. I have no fear in my heart when Graham Mertz is trying to throw deep. This is the end zone I was sitting at, but while I was up there, I seen Jedias Richards the whole time. He was so silky smooth. Look at this back pedal. He's trying to give him a little feint outside and break in. Bro, this was sexy coverage from Jedias Richards, man. He literally strap mob. I wish you could see how he broke out of that pedal because we were watching it live and he almost had a chance to book it if Graham Mertz would have put it on him. He would have had a chance to get underneath that. Orbit motion here. You see we're obviously in man coverage again. So Jedias is following him. Look at this play here. Another third-year guy who didn't transfer, guy didn't take the easy way out, stood here, put the work in, and now he's looking like a freaking dog. 99, Ahmed Moten, Broward County Kane. Look at this get off. Boom, power. Right at the running back before line of scrimmage. Now you're getting like 5 inches on a game. That's exactly what a third-year player in this program looks like. You can come out here and dominate. We've already pointed out a couple: Horton, Harris, Markeith. Look at Moten. Obviously, we pointed out Ness Cooper a couple times already. But look at Moten, man. Good there. The depth showed up today. That defensive line was in and out, after the passer. Gotta give credit where it's due, man. A lot of these guys who stayed and are in that 2022 class, man, they are playing big time football for the Miami Hurricanes. We switch it up. We've been playing a lot of man. And so now we get our 2 linebackers here up top. You have Kiko and West standing up. They're going to drop back. We're still only going to rush 4. Tyler Barron's an animal, so it's going to count like it's more. And you have Wesley, who's watching the quarterback, Graham Mertz. So, you think you're going to escape? Nope. Wesley's here. Now he's throwing against his body. This should have been a pick, man. I know it's 4th down. So, we could have lost yards if he catches that. But I want my dog to have them stats, bro. He gets it back. He gets his interception, the first interception of DJ Lagway's career later. I love Jaden Harris. It's a third-year guy. This is excellent coverage from him. I just wish he would have came down with this play just so I could have just talked more cash shit about him because I've been one of his biggest fans. But love to see him just dogging out, right? So this guy's going to give him what we call a trigger step at the top. You're going to trying to create separation, right? Slow ass trigger step, but it's slow motion, so I ain't gonna lie. But Jaden Harris read it, undercut it. This is perfect textbook off man coverage. That's perfect, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just got to finish this play. It just hit the chest plate, man. It came out, but again, I love Jaden Harris, man. Super happy for him. I think he had a coming out party 2 days ago because I'm recording it this morning. The play calling, the pre-snap motions, the route concepts, everything are meshing really beautiful. We're really opening up the air raid pro playbook. So we had a trips bunch here. We got a tight end here, X and Sam Brown lined up. We're going to motion Sam Brown across. So what that does is the defense rearranges. It's going to be cover 3. 14 is going to be as deep as the deepest man. You'll see these corners bailing. So you'll see right in here, there's run fake necessary because it holds this defender here. He has to respect it. Now he could drop in. That gives Horton enough time, who's lined up on the hash, to take that inside stem and get over top of that second level defender. Great throw here from Cam Ward. Up high, so he can go and get high point the ball, come down, and have enough time to protect himself. Really accurate throw. His has to go over this guy's head, so it can't be a low driving ball. And he's not leading him into that safety for that big hit. So he's able to go up, high point the football, come down, turn, and protect himself. So way to keep our boy healthy. I love Horton. I've been telling people about Horton for a long time. But you see this run fake here, holds this guy here. So now you have this middle zone. Is this safety supposed to get deep over here? Now he's reacting late. Right in between. Corner from cover 3 is still in his side of the hash, so he's not going to get there. And Cam still doesn't lead him that way to harm's way. Puts it nice and high. Very accurate football. Fletcher's first touchdown of the day. I love it. 12 set tight. Everybody tight. I'm going to go ahead and get that pre-snap motion from Horton, and then the wham block coming across here on on the counter from Sam Brown. Great job here. You'll see Jalen Rivers crash down. Your guys out of there. Great job as well from Riley Williams. So I said we'll be shouting out later. Great job, great block here from Riley Williams, crashing this down. Allows McCormick to get up to this linebacker, and then Sam Brown, who we just talked about on that wham motion. Now he's the lead block. Comes up, makes contact with that safety. All 4 of those guys deserve their flowers for that touchdown. I know Mark Fletcher runs it in, and he runs hard. Great to see him back. But Cam McCormick, Jalen Rivers, that Sam Brown leading the way. Riley Williams, the whole line doing their job. That's a touchdown with 11 people at hand for it, because just great blocking, great running. Love the scheme. Love the we coming this way with the pre-snap motion. Now we bringing guys in post-snap, leading the way. Just a lot of misdirection, a lot of motion, a lot of everything. It just looked more like a true air raid offense, versus Florida than anything we saw last year. At least we saw it in spurts. I'm not gonna say we didn't, but this just looked like a true balanced air raid offense, man. I mean, they got the trips to the field side, 13 set for Florida. We've been doing this all the time, walking our linebackers up. They've dropped back a couple times. They've come a couple times. This time, everybody's coming. Graham Mertz has the right idea. Get this guy out on the swing pass. That's the vacated area where Chase Smith's coming. This is the correct read, but this is why we recruited Chase Smith. He's an athletic animal. He's 6'3". He's fast. He can move. He can jump. Look at this burst. That delayed blitz wasn't showing he was coming. Wasn't showing he was coming. He's even. Takes a step forward. Now he's coming right through. Extreme athlete. Gets his hands up. If you're not going to get to the quarterback, get your hands up. Also tears the quarterback up for good measure. Goes and scoops it up. Obviously, it was an incomplete pass, but love the effort. Love it. We've been waiting for a long time to see Chase Smith make plays like this, but it was only injuries that was keeping him out. Still has a lot of his athleticism left. I'm saying he might be playing some of the best football of his career soon. So we'll be counting on him. So just huge to see a big play from Chase Smith, man. I love it. I'm more happy for him than you guys would know. I always feel for guys, who 2 or 3 years, going through rehab, man. It's tough. So nice to see him come out here and make plays. I want to give him his flowers. Fam, you won the Heisman on my dynasty mode, bro. You gotta come down with this play, bro. 11, you an animal, fam. Trips right, trips left bunch. They motioning over. Obviously, you guys know when DP's falling, what type of coverage it is, man. You have West dropping, everybody dropping. This Jaden Harris dropping, excuse me. I said West. I meant Jaden Harris. That's Chase Smith. You dropped the DN, fam. Graham Mertz didn't see it. He's dropping to the flat. Graham Mertz is trying to hit this hitch because he's only accounting for Chase Smith. So he's going to throw this to the outside shoulder. He's not accounting. Never saw Austin drop in. Man, that should have been a pick, fam. You a DN, fam, so I'm not going to, come at you, bro. But, yeah, fam, I would have loved that pick for you better. Drops right into this lane. Quarterback never sees him, bro. Never sees him. He's trying to throw this hitch to the outside shoulder to get that ball away from Chase Smith. Never sees Austin drop in and then even read that pass. Sheesh. Oh, man, my boy. Obviously, this is the highlight for any Florida Gator fan of the week for him. You should have seen how unloud it was. They thought it was loud, bro. There's nowhere near louder than Hard Rock. I'm just saying. So we bring a nickel blitz here from DP. Trips here to the field side. They're going to catch us on a stunt. Austin's going in. Our defensive tackle, Clark, isn't able to get outside. So that's how it starts. But they're rolling offensive linemen. Pulling pretty much. So they get enough on this edge because we had a stunt. It's just perfect call at the perfect time. CJ Clark's not able to get through there. There's a lot of traffic. So now you got a guy in space on the edge. Wesley Besant gets that block. Would have loved Jaden Harris to stay outside, but you never know. That's a hole right there. See this coming right here? Running back could easily cut it up right here and meet you in this hole. So it's hit or miss, but when you miss, you miss. So love to see Tyler Barron's effort. To be honest, he was everywhere. Doesn't make this tackle here, but just love to see his effort, bro. I just wanted to point it out. Let's see where he comes from. He's coming way down yonder, bro. So love to see the effort there, bro. This 71-yard touchdown, bro. He way too fucking slow to be having touchdowns like that, bro, against us, dog. But that's all Florida had, so we move on. Love to see the route concepts continue to work. So Florida's trying to play safe in that cover 3. They're getting that safety deep. So what they're doing is, so we have going on is obviously we're in our 11 set, our tight end with our 3 receivers. Here's Arroyo here lined up in the slot. He's going to be running that post. So the same success we had with Isaiah Horton earlier. Going to stem it inside and get into this sweet spot before you get into that corner. This linebacker has to come out here from the route concept because Sam Brown's out here. So that widens up the window for Ward. Now he's just waiting to see who's going to pop open from this crosser, either X or Arroyo. It's Arroyo. Again, in a very accurate throw. Again, you do not want him to catch that ball running this way. You have a corner who's going deep third. This is his jurisdiction, literally from the fucking sideline to this hash. So why would we throw him into there? And you have the safety over the top. So put that ball on him, allow him to turn out, protect himself, and protect the football. Great job here from Cam Ward. Accurate pass. Arroyo, happy for him. Another guy has been going through a bunch of injuries. Super happy for him that he's doing what he's doing. You know why I keep bringing up this pre-snap motion and all this stuff is because it's really important. Look at this touchdown to X right before halftime. I mean, you motion Horton in and causes confusion here with the defensive backs. You got your trips bunch here. X going to be running this corner route. Look, see how much go with Horton. He runs that out route. You have 2 over the top. You have his guy there. Now here comes X on this. So everybody's accounting for their man, but there's 2-on-1. So that leaves X wide open. Cam Ward sees it. Great mustard on that football. Easy money. So when you talk about pre-snap motions, they're big. They're a real big deal. This is a true air raid offense. It looks great. You're taking 2 defenders with them. That's what causes the the confusion. Inside stem on the corner, easy. Great route running by X. You want to pass this guy's inside shoulder and then start making that move. Allows you to allow this defender to continue sinking to the sideline and gives you space against the safety over the top. Just, obviously excellent route runner. Tricks to the trade for you guys if you guys want to understand some of these things. It's a lot more than just going out there and running what the coach tells you to run. But again, touchdown. Canes fans know, Kiko Manoa led us in sacks last year. Really good at doing exactly this. 40 lineman, this stunt is actually what's going to allow Kiko to make it in. You see Mesidor here getting into action. He's looping around with the stunt with Barrow. As the guard picks up, the defensive lineman Mesidor, guess who's left now to pick up Kiko? Nobody. So now he's able to navigate right through for this sack. So Mesidor, and Barrow aren't going to get stats for this play, but their action and, that call for that stunt is what allows Kiko to just maintain his speed and get down to the quarterback for this sack. So again, they're not going to get the love, but it's their play and their well-timed spin, stunt, allows Kiko right into that backfield. Again, more air raid concepts. We're seeing those now. You see this inside stem on this go from Sam Brown. It's by design because X has an off-man defender. So what this does is it creates a natural barricade. Now he has to shoot outside. X really well timed. You can tell they work this really well timed. As soon as that guy jumps outside, I'm back inside for the whip. And then we all know what happens after when he hits the spin move on his ass, tears his ACL or something's wrong. I feel bad for him. I don't like joking about players' injuries, but it's just unfortunate that we had to make him get injured like that. It's that boy got his ass spin cycled. But who was that fake NFL draft guru guy who was saying that something about X's yak? I had all of Kane's Twitter freaking destroying him. This is why X really special the ball in his hands, but it's all about the play design, the routes, the route scheme is lit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. It's definitely more of what we saw at Houston from Shannon Dawson. A lot of this stuff. This is a Tank Dell play. I actually had this in my Coach Shannon Dawson review. He actually ran this with Tank Dell and had very, very similar results. Get one of our best guys in space. Somebody's man, I'm sorry, dog. That's fucking hilarious, bro. I just pray, hope he's okay. But man, that's hilarious. I've seen Coach, I've seen Sam Brown in practice, and I think he's a really good player. He didn't have his best game for us, so I'm expecting a huge bounce back thing because I think he should have had like 2 touchdowns for real, for real. Get him this little quick little delay screen, pretty much just a little quick. All right, now coming inside. Good job here from Ray Ray. Gets in there. It should have been a touchdown, bro. The ball's inside, so I get it why it didn't cross the plane. But you gotta just dive. You gotta find a way to score here, fam. Like I love the play design, I love the initial block, love the effort. Sucks that your shin went down and the ball just happened to be on your inside shoulder. I mean inside. So when the way the tackle went, weren't gonna be able to get in. But man, you gotta find a way to score here, brother. Like you gotta find a way to score here, brother. You're too explosive not to, bro. Too good of a player not to. So I'm expecting a lot for Sam Brown next week because I know he's going to be a huge part of this offense. That does set up Air Fletcher, though. Seems like they clowning on one sideline. They're joking about it on the sideline. So everybody's spirits up. He should have scored. So, I mean, I expect him to have a bounce back game. Not a bounce back game. It's not that he played terrible. I expect him to make his presence felt. And here comes the Air Fletcher right over the top. Crazy. Where's the angle? Man, this is crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, Fletcher, we just got you back, fam. Chill, bro. Like, we just got you back. This is the angle. He just literally surfs him. That's 6'4". I mean, that's 6'2", 225, just surfing on guys. And then dropping down. I'm like, bro, oh my God. Thank God he's healthy. He's okay. But we just got you back, fam. Like, bro, we just got you back. I love talking, hyping up Jaden Harris, man, because I've been a fan for a while. Walks down, he's going to be doing the safety blitz at the edge. He's not going to get anything on the stat sheet for this, man. But it's his rush, one-on-one versus this tackle, that's going to make Graham Hurst step up in the pocket and get lined up here from Austin. Right? He's going to have his hands on him, so I don't know how they divvy up sacks and all that, but, man, and I love, obviously, the finish here from Barrow. As well, on top of that, boy, Burt's had a long day. Everybody's getting in on the action, but it's Jaden Harris's blitz off the edge that makes Mertz have no choice but to step up. And once you do that, you have Mezzi, you have Barrow, you have Jaden. Look at that effort coming back. Austin comes and lines up Mertz, man. Oh my God, bro. I love that shit, bro. We had that swagger all motherfucking day. Get off my quarterback, man. How about you block better, bro? This ball was also honestly almost close to being stripped out by Jaden Harris. Ooh, if Hurts ain't put that bit, ooh, my dog coming. Again, everybody made a lot of deal. Obviously, the tight ends, we had production this game more than pretty much all last year. But I love how simplistic it is. All right, fake the run real quick. All right, pop it out. Get 2 seniors at receiver out there, no one understanding that they have to put their body on the line. And, bro, Elijah Arroyo does not get touched for 15 yards. Great job here from his 2 receivers leading the way. But, man, you don't get touched for 15 yards. It's to the field side, bro. Love the play calling, keeping everything slick. Look at this arm angle from Cam Ward. If you know this regular is getting batted down. See that little side arm throw, the little Matthew Stafford, I like to call it. But, man, so easy, bro. Sometimes you don't have to make it harder than what it has to be, man. We're going to get into a pass pro play from Jordan Lyle, but hard running trips bunch here tight. We're going to sneak Arroyo across. It's hard running. Look, zone read getting up there. Right behind Matthew McCoy. Great block here. You have Carpenter and McCoy sealing. Butt to the football. Great hole here. McCoy and Carpenter. Great read. Right through there. Fights through contact. Gets to the first round. Gets to the first down. 2 hands on the football through contact. You'll love to see that. They're trying to rip it. You're a freshman. Great ball security. Fighting through. Love to see that from Jordan Lyle. Obviously, local kid. You see Jacoby George giving him some love right there. That's tough running for the freshman. That's how you earn respect. Can't lead the play out, but again, I have a high view of Sam Brown, so I'm not coming him crazy, but you got to catch this ball, fam. I expect him to have a huge bounce back game. They ran this number 12, had a long day, finally thought he made a play. He's about to end up in the bushes. Oh man, what could have been for you, number 12? Them boys finally dapping you up like you did something. Just gotta catch that ball, fam. Right after the play, Florida goes man, single high safety. So they're going to cover one set. Basically, this is just Cam Ward saying, okay, I have my guy Horton running 22 set with two running backs, but one's low key a tight end. So we have Roy in the backfield. This is nice. We have double, basically like max protect with our five here, two here. One-on-one, stutter and go. You see what Horton did on the stutter and go versus Texas A&M. He's very smooth. I know which receiver trainers he works out with. I've been telling you guys for a long time that Horton's going to be really good. But very smooth, just like oh my god, but he almost fell. This is Jakeem Jackson. This is the guy, Miami battle Florida for. Did we push that much? No. He's like a 10-3 guy. He's like one of the fastest guys in the nation, and he's getting his ass took up top. It's all about smoothness as a route runner, bro. It's all about suddenness. Great job from Horton, hand checking, getting there, and then talking that shit, bro. I'm so hype about Horton, bro. That whole team was talking that shit, bro. That's good on Sundays. It's the Cam Ward effect, but shout out. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Just would have loved to see Ray catch this. Love the space on the play. Cam Ward bulleted this damn ball, so I know it's zooming. But the reason why he's putting that heat on it is so to protect you, because you got a guy coming here and a safety here. You catch this ball, fam, and you're jogging into the end zone. Just because of the spacing, you see Isaiah Horton's route is to basically get a hitch outside release. He's basically clearing this so you can come across and escort. That ball is coming hella fast. I get it. Just it comes with a purpose. It's there to protect you, so you can catch that ball, get upfield, and score, so you don't get your ass whopped. So we'll move on from that. That's just something I would love to see Ray hit. Obviously, this play is viral. I love this play. Trips bunch to the right. I love how much we're doing bunches. You got Arroyo now as your backside receiver. Love see we're switching everything up. It's been Jacoby, it's been X, it's been Horton. Now we're throwing a tight end out there backside with Sam Brown. So much looks we could do. We're gonna be not our best block here from Ryan Rodriguez. I thought he had a good game. Just a great get off here. Was able to beat him off to the point. Jordan Lyle, again, good pass protection. Picks up somebody. Now it's just Cam Ward to make a play. Spin move. Love Rodriguez. He checks back with the ref to make sure, hey, I ain't holding him. You throw that flag, you didn't. And now you have Jacoby from that top of the stack, literally just digging across the back of the end zone. And all it takes is Cam Ward just to see him. And yes, that's the iconic gif. I started off the review with it. Jacoby letting him know, but this is all it's about, man. Spin move, and it working, right? So Jacoby George is coming all the way across the field. He literally ran 35 yards across before he got this touchdown. He's wide open. There is no time to set your feet, Cam. You just throw that thing. Number 12, we talked about him. He's had a long day. It's getting even longer. He's going to run, try to get back on Jacoby, and that's how he ends in the bush. This is how he ends up in the bush. So everybody's asking these questions. They're recruiting. All the recruits are right there. They all saw this. All the recruits are standing right there. That's DJ Pickett, Cannon Pickett. That's all the recruits laughing at him in the bush. And this is what they do in front of him, the recruiting section. So if you guys think they're just talking trash to Florida Gator Nation, nah. They're telling the recruits what's up. So love the swagger from this team. Honestly, I thought Hurst was going to be out the game. Mertz, it was Merked. I'm going to just call him Merked. I thought Graham Merck was going to get out the game here. It's man coverage. Obviously, you see him sliding. Eugene Wilson don't even have that quick throw just because DP comes down on it. There's nowhere to go with this football. It's a coverage sack. You have Mezzi coming around the outside. You have Tyler Barron hitting that engage with him, and then the spin move. This is what's a veteran pass rusher. You have moves, counter moves with a guy when you lock out with. You cannot have a tight end block him one-on-one, bro. That was a stupid decision from the Florida Gators to have a tight end try to block Tyler Barron one-on-one. That's exactly what's going to happen. You got your quarterback freaking killed. Yeah, Tyler Barron. He had a hell of a game. He might be the first round draft pick that everybody said he was going to be. He might be that. I know it was one game. But he got a long career doing this. He did this really well at Tennessee too. So yeah, he might be that guy. He might be that guy. Spin move. Ooh. He's coming up from Marshall, Elijah Austin. We're talking about right now. So a lot of people would think wondering, how is the jump up in talent going to be? Just look how easy this was, bro. Oh, I'm a power forward tight end. I'm an SEC tight end, bro. You just got to abuse back-to-back reps, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Barron did it to you. Austin did it to you. Now it's big TFL. I mean, the defensive line played outstanding, but I do love the fact that, Bain, even though everybody's saying he's good, so I'm not worried about it. Even though Bain didn't play, our defensive line looked so dominant versus them. I mean, look at Moten. Moten's coming in from the other side. I mean, look at this. This is that Broward County twitch we all loved coming in. Their zone blocking to the right. Look at him squeeze and shoot this block gap from the backside. If Alston doesn't get there, Moten's about to blow his ass up. I mean, man, the D line played so well. Like I can't glaze them enough. Even if I worked at Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme, and Krispy Kreme got too much damn glaze. Back-to-back plays, just want to show Moten some love, man. It's not going to get nothing in the stack sheet, but look at these two offensive linemen for Florida, man. The center and the guard both have to engage with him, both clearing him out. That leaves the hole wide open, for Kiko to come in. And then again, Jaden Harris coming off the edge, man. He's going to be a weapon for us all year. So the running back has to cut up because Jaden Harris is in the backfield. And now guess what? This is what I've been saying all day. Team defense, bro. Jaden Harris takes away the outside. You have Malik Bryant, great outside leverage as a DN, man. Now Moten fighting both O linemen. Yeah, they might be winning right now, but he's standing his ground. They're not pancaking him. They're not nothing. They have to stay engaged. That gives the lane for Kiko and Jaden Harris to come right through, man. Great team defense there, bro. Had to shout out everybody on that play. He been wanting to throw this deep post all game, bro. He threw one versus Damari Straps, threw one versus Jadias Richard Straps. Now he's gonna try it. The motion into trips bunch tight, trying to get their guy upfield. Again, pass rush. Anthony Campbell, Tyler Barron collapsing at the quarterback. Throwing it late. You love the OJ's in coverage, or he's right there on it. But remember, he's outside. So Meach is just literally sitting there in the middle. It's the easiest pick. Not the easiest pick, but an easy pick for Meach. Would have loved to see him slow down a little bit so he could let, his guys get in front of him. This is Alderman, a linebacker. This is Anthony Campbell. He's 6'7", 330 pounds. People are like, damn, he got a block better, bro. I mean, dog, he's 6'7", 330, bro. Excuse him for not being able to catch a skilled player and get in front. But I would have just loved to see me slow down a little bit because he had some cavalry here. Probably could have picked six this. I'm not going to cap because I do not see him making any type of tackle. So love to see it here from Mish. And I don't love that. I mean, I'm not a guy who wants players to get hurt, but he had a long day murked. Hell yeah, Mish. Talk that shit. Man, come on, get his ass off the ground. There we go. So easy. You see his eyes there the whole time. Look at Mish's reaction. I love this type of angle from it. Look at Merck's eyes. As soon as he gets there, look at the Mish. Look at Mish. I'm already there. He's 2 steps on the ball before it's thrown. Easy INT. I love the trips bunch types. Again, this is stuff we saw a lot more at Houston that we're seeing this year. Love the little trickery. Go up 45-10. It's a great design play call. You get the fake to Martinez. You got the run around, bringing it around the pocket so X has time to, looks like a reverse and throws it. You got to come down with this ball, fam. I'm sorry, Sam Brown. I love you better. I haven't beaten up on y'all game. This wasn't your best game. But don't go over there and ask X to say something about that ball, fam. Catch that fucking ball, dog. I'm sorry. You got to get 2 hands on that. Maybe just didn't think it was going to get there to you, but this a trick play shot. I just personally feel like he could have got this ball. Maybe one more step, put his hands out, put 2 hands. I'm not going to hold him, kill him about it. I just wanted this pass to be completed so much. I know the guy calling the game, I don't really hear much commentary, but I've seen the clip online, so I seen him say he should have caught it. I'm in agreement with that. You got to get that money back, Sam Brown. I love the fact that it was Tyler Barron giving DJ Lagway his welcome to college football moment. First off, fam, give this to the running back 10 times out of 10. What the freak are you pulling this for? Anyways, yep, that's Tyler Barron. He's a monster. reading, tears this man up. That's a grown man. Gee, I said it again. I said it again and again and again. Third year guys in the crystal ball system. Look at Ahmad Moten here at the nose. Look what happens to this SEC center. Blows his ass up. That tight end who's supposed to be whamming behind gets his ass blown up. I mean, Moten's going to knock 3-4 fucking people down on this play. I mean, come on. I love the fact CJ Clark's here as well. He's going to beat his matchup. He's going to be right inside. But it's Horton making this play, man. Fucking just abused you. I mean, he's knocking 3 people down in this play. I mean, this is elite defensive line play, bro. I see Moten, no gloves, no none, just out there fucking thugging. Welcome to college football, DJ Lagway. This is Simeon Barrow. He's kind of like a grown man. You know, he gets paid a lot of money to do what he does. So you're going to try to, you know, down block him, or is it down pin, or hold on, I'm forgetting my O-line terminology right now. Down pin? No, ain't no way. I'm gonna have to look that up. But basically, you have the right guard and right tackle, you know, pulling this way, down hinge block. Yeah, there we go. So you're expecting this center to come down and get Barrow one-on-one. It doesn't happen. He's blowing off. The running back's going this way. So as DJ Lagway, correctly so, I'm not gonna lie, is just trying to get this one-on-one ball out of his hands. Just go ahead and throw that one-on-one ball. I would have did it too, but it's gonna get hit. And then Jaden Harris is literally gonna just and catch that interception. He should have had one earlier in the game, so very happy he was able to end this game with the INT in the stat sheet. Love it. This is team defense. Everybody's balling. Defensive line obviously led to a lot of crazy plays, but Simeon Barrow just refusing to be blocked, tips it. Great job from Jaden Harris, just reading the ball, tracking in the air for one of the funniest looking INTs that you're going to see for a long time. But that play is made by Simeon Barrow, getting his hand right there on that arm. Easy touch, easy interception. And we're going to go ahead and leave this here for the end of it. If you made it all the way this Canes fans, I know I'm super excited. So I put a lot more than I usually do in these reviews. But go Canes, man. This is the Mario Cristobal playoff era, the Cam Ward era. Enjoy it. Love you. Like and subscribe. It took me a lot longer than I thought to make this one. Drove up Saturday, man. Drove back Saturday, man. I was in the coma yesterday, but man, I was a happy coma. Go Canes.